something happy. I know that last week Jenny said in her strictest, most headmistressy way that there were to be no more stuffed or live dogs on the railways stories. But when this email came in from Julian Thomas, we couldn't resist. Railway Jack was the most travelled dog on the network. Julian had read about him in his local paper, the Sussex Express, and was so impressed he treasured the cutting, which we've unashamedly set to another railway favourite.
Jack, who belonged to the stationmaster in Lewes, used to jump into the guard's compartment of any train leaving the town and sit looking out of the window until he reached his destination. There he would jump out, relieve himself, and wait for the next train. But always every evening he would find his way back to Lewes. By 1880, tales of his exploits reached the ears of railway chiefs, who presented him with a silver-plated collar inscribed, "I am Jack, the LB and SC railway dog. Please give me a drink, and I will then go home to Lewes." In November 1881, the Eastbourne platform inspector died suddenly. On the day of the funeral, Jack arrived by train and followed the hearse to the cemetery. He sat by it during the ceremony and then paid his last respects, as only a dog can, at the graveside. But in January 1882, disaster struck. Jack was crossing the line at Norwood Junction, stopped to examine a dead bird, and was hit by a train and had to have a front leg amputated. However, it wasn't long before he recovered from the shock and resumed his travels, minus a leg. In 1883, animal lover Lady Brassey presented the dog to the Prince and Princess of Wales when they visited Eastbourne. Jack received a silver medal on that occasion. When he died in 1890, his obituary said he had travelled solo as far as Exeter and Edinburgh. It was even rumoured he once spent a doggy weekend in Paris.
And there's more about Railway Jack on the website. You're listening to Home Truths with me, David Stafford.